You have any tournaments or anything going on? Are you planning on it? What's the deal?
I was just talking to Anthony about that this morning in the pro class. I said, I would love to do black belt tournaments right now. It's just not a good time because if I can't find enough time to train very often, I train 2 to 3 times a week, but like you really need to train. Once you get to black belt, you need to train. If you're going to be a black belt level in tournaments, you need to hit it good, the training good.
No,
get yourself ready. So I don't want to just... What's up?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no, you're good.
Is it true that the tournaments are free?
They are free. You do have to register, which I think costs whatever, like $100 or so. And then you compete for free at black belt.
Oh, you mean you have to register?
You have to register every year.
Every year.
Yeah.
For like
it's like $100.
Oh, is that right?
And to
for
be
the
like
whole
a
year?
member.
For the whole year?
Yeah.
To be a member?
Yeah, so you can do as many tournaments as you want.
And then, so like if you had your own student, they would sign up under you because you're a member?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they would have to pay. But yeah, you compete for free if you're black belt.
Yeah, I can't wait, man, because one of the reasons why I don't really compete is the money.
Yeah, I know. It is expensive. You think about it like, damn, I'm competing and I'm paying. That's a lot.
Yeah.
So, but I will compete. That is one of the goals. I will do one if I can this year, maybe a couple. And then next year I'll start too. That'll be cool. And because I competed at brown belt, it was good. But
you won worlds.
Yes.
IBJJF worlds.
Brown belt, yeah.
Out of brown belt. That's dope.
I had like 4 matches. It was a good time.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
You had 4 matches for that?
Yeah. Dude. It was like a guy from South Africa, I think Tahiti.
Yeah.
And a couple Americans.
When was that?
It was August or July 2022. I know I did back to back. I did like Worlds and then the North American. Yeah, so I won both. It was good. Nice. It was a lot of fun. And the guy I won the Worlds against was he said he was Kevin Hart's bodyguard.
Is that right?
Or like his family's bodyguard.
Yeah.
And he used to be a deputy. Like we had a little talk after. Really cool guy.
Yeah.
Big, super strong guy. And yeah, he told me he is Kevin Hart's family's bodyguard.
Sick.
Former law enforcement. So
yeah. Oh, dude, that's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, pretty cool. I ended up...
was he the guy that you fought or went up against
He was
in
the last
finals?
match, yeah, for gold.
Wow.
And I think I pulled guard because he was a big, strong guy. You try to wrestle someone like that. I love wrestling, but I don't want to get sprawled on by this guy.
Yeah. Well, it's already your 4th match, too.
I'm already tired. Exactly. Already the last match. I'm pretty confident in my guard. And I think I pulled guard... But to half guard, I think I pulled half guard on him. I forgot I swept him with one of the deep half sweeps I do. I got on top, and then he tried to knee bar me. I kicked out of it, and I controlled him on top. I tried to get that guy's arm, but huge arms, big, strong guy. I tried to Kimura him, but I won maybe 8-0. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, pretty good, but... I love doing tournaments, and I will do some at black belt for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, and we should do something together. That'd be cool.
Yeah, it'd be real dope.
It'd be sick.
Yeah, I kind of screwed up, man, because I signed up for a tournament not long ago.
Yeah.
For the one they did at Hope University, NABJJF, and I for whatever reason I signed up for heavy.
Yeah.
But I'm a medium heavy.
You're medium heavy, yeah.
Yeah, and so I had to lose 20 pounds. I was like, I'll lose it.
I remember you told me that.
Take a day. Lose it in a day.
In like 2 weeks, right? Or something like that? You had like a short amount of time to lose 20?
Yeah, first it was a month. I had a month.
Okay.
I was like, I could lose 20 pounds in a month.
That's doable.
And then, easy. I mean, not easy because I didn't do it. But I mean, biologically, I could do it.
Yes.
Right? It's just a matter
of
discipline.
I've done it before, yeah.
Yeah, I've done it before too. And then 3 weeks came around. I can still do it. 2 weeks came around. I'll be okay.
You're trying to extend the time to make you feel better about yourself.
Well, I'm trying to make it. Well, because if I have to go a whole month being disciplined is harder than only having to be disciplined for a week.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So you tried to shorten the time that you had to be disciplined for.
Yeah, exactly.
It's 20 pounds.
It's 20 pounds. Yeah. I mean, 10 of it's water,
Yeah, could be. Maybe. Maybe not.
No, look at it. Hey, it's water. It's all water weight.
Yeah. Mr. Scientist.
And so, I didn't make weight.
You didn't make the weight?
No, but it didn't really matter because there was nobody in my bracket. And so there was no one in my bracket, and they tried to matched me up with a guy who was younger,
Okay.
but he was an actual heavy.
He was a heavy.
And so I emailed them back. I was like, yo, man, like I'm down, but I didn't bother to lose the weight. Like, so I blamed it on the fact there was no one in my bracket.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't want to say I was just a fat piece of shit. You know? I was like, hey, no one was in my weight bracket, so I didn't bother cutting weight.
Yeah,
You know,
that's true.
Ask the guy.
Why bother cutting weight?
Yeah, right. And I was like, ask the guy if he's okay with me wrestling him at my weight,
Yeah.
current weight, which was like 212 or something.
It's
like
just
that.
the next weight class up, right?
Yeah.
That's from heavy to super heavy or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, but I was only like 212,
Yeah.
250. I could have got to 210, you know, for it, because I would only had to lose some water weight, and but they never got back to me.
Oh, he said no. That's why.
Oh, is that what happened?
Probably.
Possibly.
Yeah,
but
maybe.
but I was just but he was younger than me,
Yeah.
so he was younger and would have been lighter in weight. But I was like, hey, let me know if he wants to do it. I'm down. But they never got back to me.
Never got back.
But somebody had texted me, hey, you supposed to be here doing a tournament? And I was like, yeah, but they have no one in my bracket. He's like, oh, well, they called your name, so I don't know.
Oh, yeah, probably to give you the medal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were the only one
I
signed up, so they called your name at the stand.
Right. But
to give you
what
the
I
medal.
know from experience is that if you have to make weight to get the medal.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. So
So
I
if you
wasn't
don't
gonna
make weight, you're not getting the
I wasn't
medal.
even going to make weight. It's like, because it happened to me before.
It's not like it matters anyways.
Yeah. One time I went to go get my medal, but I wasn't. My gi shorts had like a string on them, so they weren't willing to let me. They said that I got disqualified because of my
You can
my
compete
gi
with the
shorts,
string.
my shorts, because I had a string on the outside. They weren't real gi shorts.
Yeah, they're like
you know?
swim trunks.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And I worked out in them. They were like gi shorts, but they just had a string, like a loop.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, man. Like,
Can't.
the guy looked at me and he's like, I was like, dude, I'm just here to pick up my medal, bro. He's like, nah. I was like, whatever, man.
Dang.
Fucking dick.
So no swim trunks in tournaments, guys.
Yeah.
You will get disqualified.
You're right. Don't wear swim trunks. You will be disqualified. So that was a bummer. And that's just I can't tell you how many tournaments I've done where probably like 4 or 5 where it's just money down the drain. You know? And
Unfortunately, sometimes that is the case. But the ones I've done have been cool. So it's been good. I mean, it's just a luck of draw,
Yeah.
I guess. A lot of people can't afford tournaments right now.
That's what I'm saying. Like I can't afford to just be throwing away $110 or $20, you know? And that's why it's like I told myself I'm just gonna wait till one day when I'm a black belt.
There you go.
Hopefully not too long because I'm getting old, but you know, I mean, I don't even know what masters I'd be now. I'm gonna be 46.
You're like the second or third masters.
Really? That's it?
Yeah. Oh well, 46. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, one of the masters.
I saw this dude one time. He was clearly like 50
Yeah.
or so. But man, he was in shape.
Heck yeah.
He was kicking ass, and he had a mohawk like me. Like he had like
That's awesome.
a hairdo like this, but it was gray. I was like, damn, that dude's a stud. He was a black belt too. I was like, man, that guy's a stud. Like he's an older black belt.
That's cool.
Old guy, gray hair.
Still competing?
He was handling, dude. Like, he was
Still
winning.
after it, huh?
He wasn't just like there. He was winning.
He was
you know,
winning.
his matches.
Yeah, dominating.
Yeah, he was dominating, dude. I was like, damn,
That's
this guy's
good.
like 50 years old. He's kicking ass.
That's how I want to be. Hey, not 50.
Yeah, me too.
That'd be cool.
Like, yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, you can.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't
for
get
sure.
too many injuries, do you?
No, I don't. I mean, I'm always sore, bruised, cut, but that's just the norm, you know. Like people, I remember when we first started, or when I first started, I seen people at the gym who were like, "Oh, I can't spar because I have a cut on my hand. Oh, I can't spar because of this, of that, this." I'm like, dude, come on. This is a rough sport.
Yeah.
That's called the gentle art, but you know, yeah, we all know
But
it
it's
ain't
not that-
gentle.
Yeah, it ain't that.
It's not gentle at all.
at all.
I mean, it's a metaphor, but it's not gentle. You probably might get hurt. You're gonna be sore after class if you spar, or depends who you spar with, you know. But I mean, yeah. So we all see those guys who don't want to,
You know, I agree.
I
with
don't
you.
want to get hurt or whatever.
Yeah, I agree with you. I was at a sauna one time, and I was telling, and I don't know why I was saying this. I was already a brown belt, but I was in the sauna, and there's an older dude. He was older than me, but I was like, "Yeah, you should do jiu-jitsu." He's like, "Oh, that's too dangerous." And I was
Way
like,
too
"No."
dangerous.
I was like, "No, it's not, man." He's like, "Oh, I don't want to get hurt." I'm like, "You ain't gonna get hurt." Like I was literally just, And then afterwards, I thought to myself, like, you're an asshole.
It's
like,
not for him.
it's not for you.
I know he's
like,
too soft. Let me go take one of the taekwondo classes down the street.
Yeah.
You know, if you want no contact or
no contact taekwondo.
Yeah, hold your hands down and just try to kick somebody's head off.
Yeah.
But he's not fit for jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, maybe not. It's just because I love jiu-jitsu, you know, and I just want. I feel like everybody should have it. It's just like, dude, you'll be so much happier if you just do jiu-jitsu.
Oh, for sure.
Because I think they would, you know.
I try to tell so many people, especially in law enforcement, like, I think it should be like, you should train. You should know how to control somebody.
It should be standard, huh?
And, I mean, if I tell 100 people to come to our gym or come to Tillis, I maybe get 1 or 2 people that will follow through. I'm like, dude, come on, man. It's not, like, you're not going to get hurt. Like, everybody's scared of getting hurt. Everybody's cool at our gym at Tillis, BJJ.
Yeah.
And no one's there to hurt anybody. Like, and if you get in a bad position, you tap. Oh, okay, you're new. You're not going to be like, oh, he tapped. Oh, look at him. Like, no, you tap. If you're in a bad position, if you're going to get hurt, just tap. And you won't get hurt. That's it.
Some people just won't do it, though.
Some people
Were you with me at that
tap.
Abu Dhabi tournament over in Orange or somewhere by Disneyland?
No.
There was this one year I went to go watch the Abu Dhabi matches. You know, they were basically qualifying to go to Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, the qualifiers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the qualifiers. And there was this black belt. I think he was a black belt. I was just assuming he was a black belt. Mm-hmm. He got caught up in a Kimura, and the guy just went and tapped. And all I heard was...
snap.
Yeah, and it was loud.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell was that? They're like, that was his elbow. I'm like, or whatever. Yeah, it was his elbow. And I was just like... dude, just tap, bro. It's not that serious. But it was that serious for him, I guess.
Some people do not want to lose at any cost.
At any cost, right?
And I won't tap, but if you're going to break my arm, I'm tapping.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get a broken arm, broken leg, or worse.
I do, for whatever reason, hold out a little more for like blue belts and stuff.
Oh, for sure.
Like this Mother's Day, I taught a morning class because I subbed for somebody who normally teaches the Sunday classes. So I get there and it's just one dude, but this other guy shows. So there's 2 blue belts, right? And I'm thinking in my head, like, because I'm showing the technique. I was teaching them like an armbar series or whatever. And the way they were drilling, both of them, like I was like, oh, these guys are like these guys are novelists. You know, like they're drilling in such a way where they appear to not know what they're doing. You
could tell, yeah.
Yeah, I could tell. They're, you know, I'm like, damn, you're a blue belt.
They're blue, but they're new.
Yeah.
Or they don't have that much experience. So.
Right. So I tell them like very casually, you know what, we're gonna roll now. I'm gonna roll with you guys first, just to tire you guys out or whatever. And they're like, oh, okay. And then I go up against the first guy, dude. I'm like, am I being punked right now? Like, are you a fucking black belt? Like, because the dude was just like, aside from being strong, he could move.
He moved.
He said he didn't wrestle in high school and shit. Really? Like, you fucking liar.
Wow.
I was like, man, you're bullshitting me. Am I being punked? Like, did the UFC manager decide to throw in some black belts in with me to see how I teach?
See how you teach, yeah.
So I'm like, damn, this guy's good.
That's crazy.
I don't tap him, but you know, we have a good match. You know, and he doesn't tap me or anything, but we have a good match. He passed my guard a couple of times.
Really?
I hurt my back. Even.
Wow.
Like my back's still hurting right now.
Oh, damn.
Like I pulled a muscle in my lower
sucks.
back, right?
Yeah.
But I'm like, you know me, I'm still gonna roll. So I roll with the other dude. Same thing. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, these guys are literally not only are they strong, but they just kept moving like wrestlers.
Yeah.
Like nonstop, like hitting. And I was like, shit, man, I'm having a hard time with this guy. Like I'm controlling the whole time, but he's so strong and moving around that I'm basically just following him wherever he goes. He gets up, he turtles up, I take his back, and then he gets out of my back take, and so then I get on top of him and mount, but I'm working, you know? I was like, shit.
That's crazy.
And then I rode with the first guy again, and so that time I bow and arrowed his ass. But the point I guess I'm trying to make is like these guys were supposedly blue belts, but like beginner looking.
Couldn't do a beginner armbar series, but
yeah, well, I mean, they could, but they were
having a hard
drilling.
time.
They were drilling as if they didn't know what they were doing.
They're having a hard time with the technique.
Yeah, and then but then when I roll with them, they're like rolling like black belts. I don't know. I was just like tripping out.
That's pretty crazy.
Man, it was crazy, dude.
They're probably sandbaggers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Blue belts for 8 years.
They were just there to roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like, fuck this guy. He's a brown belt.
Exactly.
Yeah. I didn't really care too much for my instruction, I guess.
Really? Wow.
I mean, maybe. I mean, because
Maybe,
they
yeah.
were just kind of like not very nonchalant, you know, as if they couldn't figure out. I mean, because it's just an arm bar.
Yeah.
I was just showing some arm bars.
That's
like,
crazy.
Like reverse arm bars and some arm bars and shit. But anyway, I showed them a really cool series. I call it an arm bar series because I go from one arm bar to the next.
The
Oh,
next.
this one don't work, we go here. This one
That's
don't work,
cool.
then we go here, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Where eventually we ended up in a omoplata and all that.
Nice.